LeBaron Philon is available, but he's not starting tonight. And consider that in the last game in which he didn't play, they scored 100 points without him. And Nate Oates said, we have the best half of basketball we've had all year long. Tip up, and it is the team in the home whites, Tennessee, that controls it with Jacoby Gillespie. The second leading scorer on the team, picked up by Aiden Holloway, whose defense has improved dramatically over the season. Gillespie a paint touch, and he rolls right through it to Amen. 10 on the shot clock. They're switching on defense. They get it down low to Carey, who works his way in, loses it out of bounds. It'll be Alabama basketball. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. And our game just underway. You've missed very little time. In fact, you haven't seen a basket. Jimmy Dykes, Carl Ravitch, critical game in the SEC. Two teams that historically play tight games. A buzzer beater last year. And Alabama's got it on the floor and controlled and out of bounds. A very heads-up play by London Jemison there to bang it off a Tennessee player. The significance here, Jimmy, Tennessee with Kentucky win. If Tennessee were to lose this game and drop to 10-6, they don't hold the tiebreaker against them. Teams would love to avoid having to play early in that SEC tournament. They want the double bye.
Yeah, no doubt. If you plan on going to Nashville to win the tournament, if you're Tennessee or Alabama, this feels like a must-win to finish in that top four. Both coaches talked to us about it today. These two teams met earlier, Ravi, and Tennessee held Alabama to their season low in points and season low in possessions. Rick Barnes' team, one of the best defensive clubs in the country once again.
Bit a little Alabama kryptonite. Tennessee has won the last 5 in this series, although many by single digits.
Short clock,
4
don't
seconds,
foul.
yeah. Aiden Sherrell's got it. I'm not sure he's aware of it, and he will fire it up. And they were not prepared, and Nate Oates is looking at Aiden Sherrell and asking, did you not know we had 5?
Yeah, that's on everybody, though. That's got to be mass communication, that ball taken out of bounds. Alabama comes in. They made 22 three-point shots in their game Wednesday against Mississippi State.
Yeah, 22. That's the half that Nate Oates said we played the best we've had all year. There's your starting 5 with Amen, the go-to guy, and Gillespie bangs one off the back of the iron. Still scoreless here, nearly 2 minutes in. Corner Jemison 3. That's way off, and an air ball out of bounds off Tennessee.
But that is Alabama basketball. They flood that floor with speed. They are so good at finding those deep corner threes early in conversion offense.
Again, those just joining us, you saw the starting 5. LeBaron Philon, who didn't play the last game, is available and will play tonight. Bad pass there on the inbounds. That's stolen away by Gillespie. And boy, if you didn't know it, you'd think these two teams are nervous the way this game is started.
Well, the baseline out of bounds under has not been friendly to Alabama to start this game.
Boswell, he gives it back to Carey, and another turnover and a sloppy start continues here. It'll stay with Tennessee, though. Into the game comes Taylor Bull. Bowen Jemison, who threw the air ball up from the corner, is out of the game.
Well, those are your stars. LeBaron Philon not starting in this game, set out Wednesday with a sore groin, but when he checks in, man, the speed of Alabama goes to another level.
Gillespie, that high arcing 3, and he finds the bottom.
Yeah, he shoots that high arcing 3 about every release. He's a small guard. He's done it his entire life, and it is money.
Averages 18 in the SEC. Sherrell works his way into the chest of Okpara and then didn't get rim.
When you play against Tennessee, the big question, can you finish at the rim against that length?
Amen. Alley-oop. Okpara wasn't ready for it. He wasn't going to get it. It banged off the backboard. They got 14 on the clock. Carey right down the lane, lefty, and it goes.
What a powerful motorized dive by Jalen Carey.
I'm not sure many are getting in the way of 6'8", 267. Amari Allen looking for a release valve, and he finds it in Bull Bowen.
Tennessee winning the battle line early in this defensive possession, pushing Alabama at that 30-foot mark.
Holloway glance at the shot clock. Goes right. He also nearly lost it, and it's another turnover. Scoreless for the first 3 minutes is Alabama.
That home team defense so far is just suffocating.
Gillespie again to the moon. They rebound about 45% of their misses. Amen can't get it to go. That's the best in college basketball. Alabama 0 for 4, 4 turnovers now in the game. Para paint touch, no good. And another offensive rebound ripped away by Bowen.
Maybe a key for Tennessee is to get a good shot and not turn it over, because then you drag that 45% offensive rebounding rate into this game. Offensively, and so far they have not in step at all.
What'd you say? Tennessee sort of in a rhythm?
Yeah, sort of. Not great, sort of.
Combined 2 for 10 these teams to get it going. 4 turnovers in 6 trips. And that ball is denied by 3 different Tennessee players. I think you give credit to Ament with the block.
Ravi, think about this. Alabama gets 15 out of every 100 shots blocked. That's at the bottom of the league. Now, they get to the rim a lot, but they're trying to...
Arkansas game overshadowed by Darius Acuff, who had 49, but Fowler had a 35 in that game. It was spectacular. They set up Gillespie, and he knocks down another one with Jemison charging at him.
And because of the high release and the high arc on the ball, he gets it over the outstretched arms of Jemison. Not easy to do.
Another one on the other end. That's banged in by Houston Millette.
That is just a defensive mistake by Tennessee. They sent a simple ball screen, and 2 guys went with a roller. No one covers the shooter.
Millette has been just lights out as a 3-point shooter in conference play. All shoot it in crimson. There's good defense by Allen to reach in. I don't think you get recruited unless you can shoot a 3.
No doubt.
Gillespie with 4, penetrates in the paint. He will get it back, put it up, and knock it in for his 7th and 8th point.
He made it look easy, but he did a great job of not feeling that shot clock pressure winding down and speed up his release into a miss.
Sherrell right by Estrella. Oh my goodness.
If you play for Alabama, you got perimeter skills, and Aiden Sherrell was recruited as a stretch 5, now playing inside, but he just shook Estrella.
Yeah, insult to injury too. I think that shook up Estrella. He is grimacing. He's in some type of pain right now.
He's been dealing with a little bit of a banged up foot all year long.
Boswell's pull-up is gonna go. There's a bucket and a foul.
Played. He's married to that style. Same way with Nate Oates. Not dating, married. They believe 100% in how they're supposed to play the game.
So this is a relationship show now.
It is. 2 went for the ball. That's a problem.
Yeah, and Allen can do the same thing. That was a little bit too strong, and Gillespie crashes from the weak side to get the rebound.
You put 2 defenders against Alabama on the ball, you are going to give up a 3. It's just a matter not whether it goes in.
Ament is off the floor for Tennessee, so Allen is guarding Boswell. Alabama will switch when they need to. Tennessee very good doing that as well. One of the reasons they have been able to shut down Alabama. Gillespie alley-oop, and there he is, Akpara on the other end.
Alabama plays that drop coverage, and Aiden Sherrell that time got caught in no man's land.
Big 3 from the corner, man. They will absolutely come back and shoot within 7 seconds after a made basket.
Or quicker. Again, they flood those deep corners better than anyone in college ball.
Off that alley-oop, it took them 8 seconds to get that 3. Tennessee has made their last 5 after starting this game 2 of 14.
Look at Sherrell in that drop coverage, sitting on that nail right there.
Gillespie off to the left, and another offensive rebound. They're nearing double figures in offensive rebounds, and we're not halfway through the first half. Carey, no, but he will shoot. Aiden Holloway, Aiden Sherrell, and Amari Allen are #1. So when those 3 are on the floor, they are the top producing threesome in the country.
Think about that. It doesn't matter what the other 2 guys are. If those 3 guys are on the court, man, they put pressure on you at the rim and at that free throw and 3-point line.
And they're all on the floor right now. Holloway rarely goes left, does there. That's blocked by Akpara, who then lands on top of Holloway and helps him back up. Carey one-on-one. They'd love to get Sherrill in foul trouble. That one is kicked to Ament by mistake. Gillespie passed it up for Boswell. No good. Look at the hustle by Akpara, and he took advantage of having Holloway on him.
Well, you get Felix Akpara at the 15-foot mark when the ball is shot. That's a 7-footer that is cat quick, man, running down loose ball rebounds. And he just goes and gets it. He starts at that elbow and flies down that left side.
He's got Holloway chasing after him.
Well, Holloway's doing all he can to try to box him off. In that situation, if you're Holloway, you got to face guard him, man. You can't get your butt on the inside of him. Face guard him and keep him out of that painted area.
Sherrill hands it off to Reitzel. The drive. That's a tough shot.
Ravi, he has really, talking about Reitzel, developed. His first 16 games, only 18 free throw attempts. His last 4, 24 free throw attempts. Really driving the ball the best of his career.
Set play, corner 3. Boswell, no, won't rattle in, out of bounds. It'll stay. The plus 13 rebound margin. And tonight, 67%. So they grab 45% of their missed shots. Tonight, 67%. That's absurd. 2/3 of the time, they're getting 2 cracks at it.
Yeah.
At least. Carey, strong, too strong.
He is just a force for a guy that does 90% of his work below the rim.
Allen, good ball fake. That frees up Holloway, but a good recovery by Boswell. And Akpara affected that one. Williamson looking for an outlet, and a lazy pass nearly got picked. How about Boswell on Holloway? Allen, 4 seconds. Really good defense that time by the Vols.
Defensive clinic, Akpara realizing I can switch out and cover guard. Man, that builds confidence in Tennessee's defense in this game.
Ten seconds. Ament down to 5 seconds. Backing in, fade away. Too strong, and a run out now for Alabama. Amari Allen lost it. Gillespie blew up that play. Oh boy! Ament slid. Talent and the noise that the Reptiles provide.
Florida's one of the top 5 teams in college ball. They are absolutely peaking at the right time. Without question, can repeat back to that Final Four, if not win it all.
Gillespie. Sherrill blew that play up.
Tennessee so far, Ravi, deleting the drive of Alabama. Not easy to do, but it is a must.
Yeah, Berg, and he's... Credit Tennessee's defense. And that time Evans just blew right through Sherrill, but they called a foul on him.
Well, one more, and Alabama's in the bonus. And if you're Tennessee, defend without fouling was 1A on the whiteboard yesterday as these guys watched film. Defend the bounce without fouling. Ball screen defense. We cannot let an Alabama guard reject it all night long. 1A and 1B for Tennessee coming in.
All right, so got it. I thought he had an opportunity to get it to Holloway, but instead Reitzel ends that scoring drought.
Well, those guys are locked and loaded, are they not? Reitzel's so good at the shot fakes and the sidestep threes.
Gillespie gets it down low to Brown, the freshman. Evans is open. Too strong, and the whistle.
The physicality and the strength that the home team puts at you when that ball's on the glass. It is hard to handle. Ravi, Tennessee had 3 different times in the first half where they had a 3-shot possession. That is crazy.
Ament is back on the floor. He's currently out top trying to guard Philon. They get it to Sherrill, who kicks for a 3. And that one is off the rim twice, but it's tapped back out. Holloway is on the board. And they can shoot themselves right back into a game down 12. That's nothing to Alabama.
Yeah, without question. Alabama comes in. They have made 10 or more threes in 9 straight games.
With a man out, Tennessee outscored Alabama 20-12. He left with a 4-point lead, and they increased it. Boswell will fire away. That is halfway down and out. And it's going to be on Okpara, who may have gone over the top of Amari Allen. Think about this, Jimmy. The last 2 first halves for Alabama. Remember, Nate Oates had talked about the first half against Mississippi State. Ball movement, it was the best first half we've had all year. 63 points versus the 28 time.
Now, with all that said and done, though, they're only down 9.
And Holloway's launching again. That's right on. Now it's 6.
This run started with Ethan Berg firing up his shot with 13 seconds to go in the first half.
Gillespie. Yeah, used his strength there to bump Holloway off him. He got behind him.
They just turned it into a one-on-one game.
17 points now in the game. Allen in the paint, up and in, and they 3 for 3 to start the second half.
Alabama playing fast offensively, fast and clean.
You know, Jimmy, you mentioned fast. This is the team that averages 74 possessions a game.
Yep.
The last time they were less than 70 was against Alabama in a game they lost. And in the first half, they were on a 60 possession pace.
Yeah.
60. Amen. 0 for 4 in the first half. Rises and knocks it down. His first 2 of this game.
That's that pro shot that very few guys in college basketball have.
Still grimacing a little bit now that he's back. And that one is up and in.
Go one-on-one, and boy, a hot start for Roll Tide in the second half.
They've made 3 threes. Reitzel makes the 4-point play. He's got 15 in the game. And just like that, it's down to 4. And Gillespie's left open. No good. Okpara had it. Sherrill picks it up. Got the ball fake. Phylon over Okpara. That's off.
Was good offense, though. You had 2 guards up top. Both got mismatched and ran some ghost action. Really difficult to cover for your 4 and 5.
Boswell hard cut. Carry. Net there by Sherrill. Gets it back. Lays it up and in.
He didn't win the first contact, but he won the second collision at the rim. That's such a big deal, man, in this league.
Watch it. Right. Still blow by. Left hand. No. Carey muscles his way through Sherrill. He held his ground and got a block.
Boy, good job. And think about Aiden Sherrill still with only 1 foul in this game, and that's really big for Alabama.
Oates is ready to bring Williamson in for him. Bediako was here for the first meeting. His Phylon soft touch, no good. You know, on a practical level, having Bediako on the floor did give them additional height and additional foul.
Big step.
Yes.
Playing Friday night in Nashville in that SEC tournament.
Gillespie, no good. And Estrella on the floor with Okpara. He has it. Threw it up too quick. That ball is goaltending again. He was grimacing on his way back to the defensive end.
Well, it's one thing to test out and look like you're okay, but man, until you got in live action, sometimes you just don't know.
This is where Okpara is so effective. He's out top here against Allen, and he caused the air ball on a layup. Felix Okpara is playing under the weather and yet playing very good on defense.
He has the confidence as a 7-footer to take on a point guard through the 5 spot. Very few guys in college ball can pull it off.
Your Chinulu comparison is really good. Trying to get it back into a double-figure deficit. Estrella, no.
How Tennessee attacks that ball, especially on the offensive glass.
23 offensive rebounds, 23 second chance points.
That number should be number should be higher. Like, right? You can't miss the number of shots that Tennessee misses.
Line drive from Boswell. Sherrill may have gotten away with a hold on Estrella. Alabama came out red hot. They've gone ice cold here. Sherrill thinks one-on-one here with Estrella. Living in the paint. Great defense. Estrella knocked it away when the big man brought it down.
Ravi, he's new down there, Sherrill. It's pretty much a stretch five last year, converting to an inside player. A good job by Estrella, again, to defend without fouling.
I mentioned they've gone cold, 6 misses in a row. Ethan Berg is coming back into the game.
I'm shocked. I wasn't sure he'd play this year.
Evans, Estrella, got it.
They just jackhammer the ball inside, does Tennessee.
Well, they're taking advantage of an advantage, which is their size. Largest lead of the game, 32 points in the paint. Reitzel, soft touch, and he got hammered too, but no calls. Estrella banged into him.
Well, anytime you make Alabama make and take a tough two, pat him on the backside and say, well done. Tennessee, Ravi, doing a great job, not good, a great job of not over-helping defensively in this game, staying attached.
Brown denied by Sherrill. Good defense.
Look, Sherrill took a shot in the chest and recovered to just eat that ball up top.
Reitzel open. Yeah, they're going to give him 3.
Used to getting off 35 or 36 three-point shots a game. Tennessee winning that battle line.
Slow developing offensive possession as Carey throws up a 15-footer, and it's rebounded by Millette. There's no pace that time.
No, that's the stagnant possession for Tennessee in this game was right there.
Yeah, Millette steps into one. That's too strong, and Carey goes way up in the air, and no one else was getting that.
he owns the paint when the ball's on the glass. Carey does.
Back-to-back bad trips, and it's Barnes looking at Boswell.
Just the 4th turnover, though, in this game for Rick Barnes' club. They've been bothered by it. Look at Carey, man. He gets to the front of that restricted arc and just owns from the logo down. Big shoulders. Majority of his work is below the rim.
Well, Jimmy, where would Alabama be today without Reitzel, who's got 19? Holloway's got 8. Philon has 8. The guys that you look at and depend on to score a lot of points haven't yet done it. Allen probably had a 4-footer in the paint. And of course, Alabama kicks it for a 3, and they come up empty. Gillespie, and he used Akpara's roadblock.
Yeah, I said that's big time. That's big time by Akpara. Sprint out ball screen, set that thing, and then get down there for that highway screen. That is an effort play by Akpara.
It is off of Berg. The officials looked at each other. In tonight's game, in which he's 5 of 7, those numbers over the last 4 look fine.
Yeah, well, Nate Oates will tell you, when Reitzel is healthy, he's about a 44% career 3-point shooter. He is that good.
So Rick Barnes called a timeout, so next whistle we will go back and take another break, which will give Sherrill and others even more time. He had an ice pack on his shoulder during the last timeout prior to this. But Gillespie got fouled, and he landed awkward last 2 games. But it's a team that's won 7 in a row. They've averaged almost 100 points over those 7, and they have fought to stay in this game.
Well, can Alabama get LeBaron Philon going the last 7 minutes of this game? Only 2 points in the last 15 minutes. And he is your leading scorer.
Amari Allen gets it to Aiden Sherrill, who works baseline against Estrella. Throws it up. There was some contact, no call.
Man, Gillespie has been so quick to loose balls in this game, hasn't he? 7 or 8 steals and
24 points.
Man,
5 rebounds. No Nate Ament the rest of the way with that right leg injury. Boswell penetrates and then throws it away. 5th turnover.
well, that's a low number for Tennessee, who's been flirting around 13 or 14. Last in the league in terms of turnover percentage, way too high in conference play.
Phylon penetrates and he went right by his man Gillespie. Second time that's happened in this game.
But a good example again of Tennessee not over-helping. They're going to allow Alabama to take tough twos, so be it, but they're not going to come off shooters and let Alabama get that 3 ball into this game.
Alabama 27-21 as far as points this second half to get this lead cut down to 6. Estrella. No, this is a lot inside that paint. Another offensive rebound, another second chance. Evans, Sherrill went straight up, and Evans won the battle.
He is such a physical kid for a freshman. The guy's got 8 rebounds in this game, but man, right into the chest of Aiden Sherrill.
Phylon will have a chance for closest we've been in a while now, down to 5. Phylon up to 15. He sends Gillespie off ball and has Boswell handling out top. Good hands by Reitzel and a run out, 3-on-2. Reitzel got it.
What did I tell you about Alabama in conversion offense? They hunt the deep corner 3. A great job to reverse that ball from one side to the other.
Closest we've been since 18-16. Reitzel 25 in the game.
Boy, Tennessee is in mud right now offensively, are they not?
Yep. I think Sherrill's done such a good job defensively, not picking up fouls inside as he goes straight out. This time Amari gets the roll.
What a hard shot for a 7-footer to roll out of that thing and catch it and shoot it on the move.
Phylon turns the corner and resets, and he got blown up partly by his own man. Gillespie gets it to go. A bad turnover there, Jimmy. It looked like an Alabama player ran right into Phylon.
Maybe the best overall game that Jacoby Gillespie has had as a Tennessee Volunteer.
Great job that time to stay on the ground. And they are going to get the foul, and Rick Barnes is livid.
Yeah, a late whistle by Don Daly to absorb the play and then stick Tennessee with a foul. And a big-time game here in Knoxville. We're not in Nashville. Look at Alabama. The speed they come with, they understand it's about that backside bomb that they find so good in their transition offense. Roll Tide not going away at all. But Jacoby Gillespie has been the player of the game so far for Tennessee.
Tennessee cannot hang on, and Alabama can win. It obviously puts Alabama in a great spot, and it makes it very difficult for Tennessee to think about a lock double bye in the SEC tournament.
An amazing number in this game, Ravi. Tennessee is offensive rebounding at a 57% rate.
Phylon right at Estrella, who wasn't interested in picking up a foul.
We said 3 minutes ago, can Alabama get LeBaron Phylon going? And he has. Nate Oates coming out of that timeout. He gets LeBaron Phylon in that middle third and just says, hey, go get us a basket.
Gillespie alley-oop. Wow, Akara, he got his hand on it. Wasn't necessarily a great alley-oop pass.
It has to be thrown where the receiver can get it with 2 hands.
Phylon, no, it will not go, but he will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, LeBaron Philon has that look right now. For the first time in this game, over the last 3 minutes, whoever you put on me cannot stay in front of me. And a little bit of a middle ball screen there by Sherrill to get LeBaron Philon going down that left side. But then the next play, this is a guard that can get downhill with a ball screen or without a ball screen. They are dangerous in a close game with under 3 to go.
Made 2 of 3 free throws tonight. That one is good, and LeBaron Philon has 18 points. Again, didn't play in the last game. He's been dealing with a groin injury for a significant part of this season. He has put the team on his shoulders here in the second half. Jimmy, you said it, man. He's got the last 9 points for the Tide. 67-65.
She's going floppy action for Gillespie.
No good. Tip back out, and it's Philon ahead of the field with Gillespie there to try to deny, and he couldn't. Philon cannot be denied.
It is hard to kill the will of LeBaron Philon. It was last year as a freshman, and it is this year, and it is right now.
First time we've been tied 67 all. Boy, that's a hard shot. Estrella, baseline fadeaway.
Well, Tennessee cross match right off the bat with Estrella on Holloway.
Reitzel, I think, may have hurt himself. He's right in front of that Alabama bench. And he got the attention of Don Daly. May have tripped on one of the officials. It may have been, yeah, there's Daly up there in the upper left. And he tripped right on Don Daly.
Yeah.
And it looks like they may see some blood on Jacoby Gillespie. So both teams will go to their respective benches while Gillespie gets tended to. LeBaron Philon's got 21 in the game now, Jimmy.
Grabbing with 19 seconds on this shot clock coming out of this timeout. It's going to be 0 in red. There's going to be option 1, 2, and maybe 3. And he has been going downhill with force. And that's the guy right now that Nate Oates, I'm sure, is saying, this is what we're going to go with this ball. LeBaron Philon in the middle third of the floor with a ball screen, without a ball screen, maybe some ghost action you run to LeBaron Philon, try to create some confusion with 2 Tennessee defenders, but LeBaron Philon is the guy right now. He and Acuff in this league, I think, are the best 2 guards in short clock, going downhill, making plays.
One-on-one.
No doubt. Yeah.
All right, so take a look at it, because Alabama's in the middle of one of these. 4 comebacks of 10 or more points, second best in the conference. And Tennessee's had leads before in which they have blown 4 of them 10 or more. And they cannot rely on that guy, Nate Ament, who hurt his right leg midway through the first half. Later in the first half, he went out for quite a bit. He came back in the second half, scored a basket, and appeared to re-aggravate whatever it was he originally hurt.
That's a big, big story for Tennessee going forward. And the ceiling for Tennessee, obviously, without Nate Ament, is not nearly as high as with him. He misses the first half. He got caught up in a loose ball scramble. And right there, man, just did not look good at all. Came out to start the second half, looked pretty lively, made a jump shot, but as he came back down on this next possession, he cringed, and he's been out ever since. This is Philon's game right here.
Talks to Sherrill, go screen, like you said, to start it. Now they get it to Sherrill. Deep in the paint, nowhere to go. Philon step back 3, that is short. It will be rebounded by Reitzel's shot. That's off. Sherrill battling, still battling, and it's going to be Alabama basketball. What a job by 22 in crimson.
Aiden Sherrill has logged a ton of minutes at that 5 spot. And he's been outsized with other bodies around him. But when you talk about a dude just continuing to fight understand the importance of coming up with this loose ball rebound. Estrella from behind, and boy, a great job by Aiden Sherrill in this game. Converted from a stretch five to a power guy.
And he's played 32 minutes more than anybody on Alabama. In a two-point game, his hustle may have helped save the game with 1:26 to go.
Having now LeBaron Philon is the out-of-bounds trigger guy right here. He will be dangerous once he gets it in with some get action to get it back. There it is.
Akpar is on him. Now it's Holloway with Akpara. The big guy tries to hold his ground, but man, has he come up with big shots late in games. Holloway ties it with a minute to go.
What a job by Holloway to create his own separation against a guy that's a foot taller.
Gillespie now handling the ball. He seemed to have Gillespie play off ball, and Boswell handled it. Now it's back in Gillespie's hands. Stay tuned, folks. We got a phenomenal 1 minute, 1 second.
The way your play calls and your sets and your actions. You've got to find ways, and Nate Oates has done it in this second half. Isolation, one-on-one, let his guards make plays in space.
Last minute of play in regulation. Gillespie's open for a three. That's too strong. And that is off Tennessee. Akpara is grabbing the back of his head. A three.
Came down to a buzzer beater last year from Meshack. We may be headed for another one right now. Got the switch.
And LeBaron Philon shakes his head almost as if to say, you're going to have him on me one-on-one? Working on Estrella. Philon spins, fades, and he won the battle.
He got the switch and then was very patient with it. Ran a little ghost screen. Just a little bit of a confusion, but again, Philon on Estrella, advantage Alabama.
First lead for Alabama, and Tennessee for the first time, we'll talk about it, in a deficit.